do I do, Lord?
Destroy the child. Corrupt them all.
This is their plan, people. These are demons. It's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said. It's what they warned of. It's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' humans, okay? Hillary Clinton is a goddamn demon. Oh, like I'm putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frog gay. You'll never defeat the human spirit. You'll never defeat God. You'll never win.
I think everyone here recognizes how extraordinary space is.
Earth is kind of small.
Whether it is satellites that orbit the Earth,
That's one of the things I'm most excited about.
humans that land on the moon,
Well, wait till you guys see the moon. I'm telling you. I don't know what it is about those craters.
or telescopes that peer into the furthest reaches of the universe.
The Earth is like a speck.
Space is exciting.
And I just love the idea of exploring the unknown.
She blinded me with silence.
Which brings us to the execrable Taylor Lorenz. So Taylor Lorenz is a garbage heap. She was a horrible reporter at the New York Times. She's 87 years old, pretending to be a millennial. Here she was in the beginning of April.
I've had to remove every single social tie. I had severe PTSD from this. I contemplated suicide. It got really bad. You feel like any little piece of information that gets out on you will be used by the worst people on the internet to destroy your life.
Woof!
I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead.
All right, Johnny, I'm sorry. I'm going.
1, 2, 10. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again.
This ain't your father's Republican Party. These guys are a different breed of cat. This is a MAGA party now.
Run. texted Paul Bettany, correct?
Again.
Okay. So the Boston flight, you were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there? Ended up with a very ugly situation with Amber. So
Mr. Depp, with respect, trying to respect the court's time and the jury's time, that was not my question. My question was simply,
when
you
take
would agree,
5 minutes to look for a
you would agree that on. Let's pull up Exhibit 500, please. 500? 500. Defense Exhibit 500.
I'd like to see who I lied to.
Sometimes drink whiskey in the mornings, too, right?
Isn't happy hour anytime?
You can't say that you carried cocaine in that box?
No, but it looks like it would fit some cocaine. I once gave Marilyn Manson a pill so that he would stop talking so much.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Did I read that correctly?
You did.
Okay. Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Did I read that right?
You continue to read them right, yes.
And right after you cut your finger off, right after, I won't give you anything to argue with me yet. Right after you sustained an injury to your finger, right after you sustained an injury to your finger,
bless you.
You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint?
Yeah. We're going to fast forward in time a little bit, Mr. Depp.
Yes, I can feel it.
I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury. I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury.
Sorry, could you read that again?
Now, you see, when your identity is defined by society, you cannot resist it. You don't have the knowledge, you don't have the wisdom, you don't have the resources to understand that something's being put over on you.
Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you. Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, but you have to be asleep to believe it.
Good morning. This is your wake-up call.
It's time to wake up.
You're just gonna have to get used to it, lefties. We're not going anywhere.
Space, it affects us all. And it connects us all. There are so many opportunities in space for our country and for all of humanity, from science to commerce to national security.
Look, no amendment to the thing. No amendment is absolute. You can't just log onto Twitter and yell Donald Trump and call it free speech. We can't keep letting these animals run around with all these guns. Right now in the Poconos, there are bears armed to the teeth with AR-14s. And why does a bear need 30 rounds anyway? Besides, my shotgun will do better than your AR. Just fire it right through the door. The fact is, Australia gave up their guns, and look at how that turned out. It's not like the government's rounding up people and putting them in camps or anything. If you think you need weapons to take on the government, you need F-15s and maybe some nukes. Anyway.
kids jumping on my lap, 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 jumping on my lap. And I love kids jumping on my lap. Kids jumping on my lap. Kids jumping on my lap. Kids jumping on my lap.
Wherever I could, just basically adding queerness to like if you see anything queer in the show, I'm proud of them. But like I just was like, no one would stop me and no one was trying to stop me.
I love kids jumping on my lap. 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 And I love kids jumping on my lap. Kids jumping on my lap. 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 Jumping on my lap.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Speaking for every American right now. Need to call that orange feller. Give him his job back. Cause this some bullshit. This some bullshit. Bullshit. This some bullshit.
Holy hell, it's hot in these suits. Joe, no, Joe, don't talk to these guys. Joe, get out. No, get out of here. Get out of here. Don't answer any questions. Just go talk to the... Stay away from the kids. Yeah, I'm watching you. I'm right behind you. No, Joe, don't answer their questions. Get away from them. All right, I'm going in. All right, get out of here, Joe. Move. If the chief of staff wants me to do this again next year, he can kiss my ass.
Guys, that's what they're trading.
Trade what?
All those videos.
We have to do something, and we have to do it now.
52-й день. Що можу сказати? Ми міцні. Працюємо. Любимо. Дякуємо. Пишаємось. І всіх переможемо.
That's why we're here today. Because we have the ability to see what can be, unburdened by what has been, and then to make the possible actually happen. We have to believe in what can be, unburdened by what has been. And we must always see who we can be, unburdened by who we have been. An ability to see what can be, unburdened by what has been. What can be, unburdened by what has been. To see what can be, unburdened by what has been. We see what can be, unburdened by what has been. Bring people to see what can be, unburdened by what has been. To see what can be, unburdened by what has been. It is the ability to see what can be, unburdened by what has been.
I bet Orange Man's gonna faceplant.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Introducing the Woman of the Year, Rachel Levine.
Oh, honey.
She's gonna fly like an eagle. Stunning and brave. Just beautiful, ma'am.
All of these milk and milkies comments and milk wagons and all of that, it hurts my feelings.
Yeah, hi dear
me nice pic of your bubs. You so bountiful, show me over Ghana. Send me naked pic, hello bitch lasagna. Your bob's very big, I'm kiss your bobs. In plenty it is well, nice your cock. Let's have sexy sex, cloth off. I am not doing sex with my mom. Fuck you as I can with my cock. I assure you can enjoy a lot. I want to suck your balls, put my ass in your asshole. Ooh, baby, what is your bone size? Milk truck just arrived.
What you do in Initech is you take the specifications from the customers and you bring them down to the software engineers.
That is not what we see in data. That is not factual. And that is not where things stand.
What would you say you do here?
I'm going to get emotional about this issue because it's horrible. But you know, it's like kids who are bullied, and like all these leaders are taking steps to hurt them and hurt their lives and hurt their families. And you look at some of these laws in these states, and it is going after parents who are in loving relationships who have kids. It's completely outrageous. But it is a wedge issue. Sorry.
Hey.
Just afraid that the truth will come out.
What truth?
That you lied.
What are you fucking talking about?
Girls just wanna have fun, so they party,
Hey yo, Nashy, you go crazy.
But mama a party girl, she just wanna have fun too. They say you ain't wifey type, but I don't care, I want you. She like to do drugs too, she in love with guns too. They say you too piped up, but I think that I love you. But mama a party girl, she just wanna have fun too. They say you ain't wifey type, but I don't care, I want you. She like to do drugs too, she in love with guns too. They say you too piped up, but I think that I love you. She don't want nobody, she don't need somebody. I'm tryna be with you so you don't be without me. She told him just like me, no, we can't leave without it. She boot up off the meds like she can't breathe without it. She drinking for locals, I can't get with those. She won't give me though, I tell her come close. She say you love me, but I don't know what love means. I ask her who got a heart, cause damn that nigga love me. I've been trying to reach for it, but it's too far above me. I ain't never do you wrong, so tell me why you don't trust me. She don't do this often, she said it's only because me. You the one who want it, therefore you can never judge me. She just wanna party, and nothing's wrong with that. Every time I'm calling, she say she gon' call me back. I told her call me Rocky, she say she not gon' call me that. You say you come with a lot, well baby I want all of that.